Exact lethal. Thank you, Nidoran. Oh, for the memes. Okay, I guess. Yeah, proceed to next area, please. Route 2. What can I find here? Ooh, Sandshrew is here. And Nidoran male, but I already have a Nidoran. But catching a Sandshrew could be neat. I like Sandshrew. Although I like a Alolan Sandshrew more than regular Sandshrew, I can't say no to regular Sandshrew. Yeah, let's try to catch it if possible. Oh wait, can I have one shot with water gun? Just wanna know. I can. Hang on, I can catch it in one go then, right? Yeah! Catch the Sandshrew turn 1. Excellent. Yeah! There we go, got myself a Sandshrew. Easy peasy. Now, Psyduck, if you could please get rid of this Nidoran by using Confusion. Dang. Well, I guess I can give the kill to Rattata. I've not killed enough things with him. Yeah, that would add up. If Sandshrew had like -10 dress, that would add up. Home Claws? I guess that's all there is to this route then. Because I don't have Cut. If I had Cut, I could get that TM, but I don't. Well, let's leave then. That was very easy, Route 1. Why was that one so short while Viridian City was super long? Sorry, Viridian Forest. Access submenu by moving to a tile and pressing left or right. Here you will find a Pokemon's Learn set and you can reorder moves. Yeah, okay, I know it. I know how to do that. PMs when marked can be a great way to power up. Some Pokemon are weak to special attacks, while others are weak to physical attacks. Well, that's just Pokemon 101 right there. It's been like that since day one of Pokemon, that some are weak to special, some are weak to physical. What's in this house? Life's here pretty peaceful, you know? Being an NPC is not bad. Alright. Tried to shame me for not being an NPC. I see why you do that. Ooh, I can get an Oddish. I support Professor Oak as an aid. I'm here to sell you an Oddish if you caught a Caterpie, Weedle, and Pikachu. Well, I've caught a Pikachu, but not a Caterpie and Weedle. Well, I guess I know what I do for next time then. I will catch a Caterpie and a Weedle so I can get myself a frickin' Oddish. Because an Oddish would be nice to have, because I don't have a Grass type. And everyone knows the Grass Fire Water Core is essential. Take a Heavy Shield. What does this house say? I'll trade my Haunter if you bring me a Mewtwo. What? I'm just messing with you. I don't even have a Haunter. Yeah, I thought so. That was ridiculous. That was a ridiculous offer. Haunter from Mewtwo. If he actually would have had that trade, that would be evil. That would have been evil. Yeah, that's a gym. I don't want to do the gym right now. I don't have time for it. Can I enter the museum? Like, can I get a fossil Pokemon? Because I would love to have an Aerodactyl. Enter. This museum is where we study evolution based on fossils. What? You've seen Pokemon evolve? Don't be absurd. Evolution takes millions of years. You're thinking of metamorphosis. Okay, so they want to say that the Pokemon evolution is not evolution, it's just metamorphosis? If you say so, but in lore it's called evolution. Yo, what do you sell? Muscle Band, Wise Glasses, Jelly Donut, Patience. Super Repel, Escape Rope, Warp Crystal, Leer, Bite, Mudshot, Ember, Bubble, Leaf Flurry, Gust, Confusion. Mudshot has special moves. I don't think I want to give that to any of my ground types. Speaking up though, I could rearrange my team if I wanted to. Pick units. What do I have? Right, I have Kakuna and I have Sandshrew. Almost negative 10. He has 20% rest. Sandshrew. Then 70 defense, 50 strength, 20 speed, 45 skill, 35 strength. You know, these seems very on par with a Sandshrew, because they only have like good attack and defense and everything else is pretty meh with a Sandshrew. What are your moves? Poison Sting, Mudshot, Magnitude. Good move pool. Good move pool. Let's see. For Brock, Squirtle will be good. Psyduck will be good. Mankey would be good. Although Pidgey is very good, I might bench Pidgey in favor of Sandshrew for Brock, because Brock is all about the rock types, and Pidgey does not want to be near any rock types. So I think I'll do that. Pidgey gets benched temporarily for Sandshrew. And wait a minute, so you resist ground then, Kakuna, right? You don't resist ground, or hang on. No, you do resist ground. So even though you're bug poison, you resist ground because bug normally resists ground types. So Beedrill would actually be useful against Brock? That's a first, because normally Beedrill is like a toss-up. But he's weak to rocks, I'm not gonna use Kakuna against Brock, I'm not foolish. I guess this is what will be my team, but when I get Oddish, I could have Oddish instead of Rattata, and then have like a full team to just annihilate Brock with. Whoops. There we go. Maybe I can go catch a Weedle and Caterpie quickly. I guess that could be the last thing I do for the stream. Just go catch a Caterpie and a Weedle real quick. Assuming Weedle is around here. Yeah, Sandshrew's first combat went very well, as expected. What am I doing? Psyduck. We even got a critical hit. I don't think it was needed, but Psyduck still got it. Ooh, 10 magic. That's very good. I know I can get Caterpie in the part 2, but I don't recall if Weedle's here. Oh, Weedle's right here. Ah, but Caterpie isn't? How far back are you, Caterpie? That's where you are, by the trainer, so I don't have to go too far. That's good. Do I have the capture mechanic on you? I do. Well, I guess everything can capture now. I don't know when that became a thing, but I can capture with everything now. It's odd, but I wish that would have been explained to me why I can suddenly capture everything with anyone when I couldn't the very first time, you know? Like, it's a little bit unfortunate. Once you have a full party and mons get sent to the box, they aren't registered in the dex unless you put them in your party. Leave the center and re-enter and save. That's a weird bug. So I have to put them in my party for them to count as me catching them? Interesting, is what I'll say to that. Might as well rematch him because a good experience. Just might as well, that's why I do it. Yeah, I understand it's just slightly annoying. But it's a weird that they have that as a bug. What the? What am I even aiming at there? The patch of grass? Hey, first level up for Sandshrew. Yeah. Alright, that's a little bit ironic. Sandshrew has 20% rest, yet his first level up, he got resistance. I guess you could say my Sandshrew is just built different. Because he got a resistance in his very first level up. Way to go, Rattata! It was to prove you wrong, Flygon. Oh wait, why did he give 225 on rematch? What? That was broken. Or ridiculous. The other trainers gave like no money upon rematch. He gives 200 on rematch. What the heck is what I say to that? Oh, I need to catch a Caterpie, and Caterpie was up here, so... Catch? There, give me this Caterpie. Squirtle, you cannot reach. That's unfortunate. You can reach though. I'm leering a lot on this Kakuna. And the Kakuna are probably wondering, look, why am I leering at it so much? He hasn't I haven't done anything to it. Why are you leering at me so much? No! Why does everyone goes after my rat? They can sense it's the weakest in the party, but that's so rude. They all keep bullying him. Right, I can't move. There we go. Scratch. That's the answer. Let's see how much he gives on rematch, this trainer. Let's find out. Because the other one gave 200. What does he give? With his Kakuna and Metapod. I don't care about you, Patch of Grass. Why are you reacting? I don't care about you. I just care about this trainer. Wow. The Kakuna had an invisible focus sash because he lived. But he didn't live for long though. He just lived to get killed by Mankey. Yo, Nidoran, can you kill the Metapod in one? No? Guess it was too much of an ask, I guess? Well, good job, Nidoran. Whoops. Here. Now, how much did he give on rematch? 150. Alright, so I guess that's where I'm supposed to be to grind money. I should fight the one in Viridian Forest. Okay, I got the Caterpie, I got the Weedle, so I can get the Oddish now. So let's go and get the Oddish. There's another Sandshrew for me to defeat. Excellent experience for Squirtle. Feed. By feeding the Squirtle kills. Can you reach? Go, you can reach with Mudshot. But Mudshot won't kill. I can fix that though. There. Easy. Alright, let's get myself an Oddish now. Because I want an Oddish. There, I've caught them. Yes, I would like to add Oddish to my team. For 2,000 gold? You have to ask Flygon which version of Pokémblem this is, because he was the one that gave me the ROMs. You have to ask Flygon which version he has. Oh, sorry, had. Or, is it has? I think it's has. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but that's the one that I playing, the one that was yours. I think I have enough gold. If I don't, I can just grind more, but let's give myself an Oddish. Again, Oddish has worse speed than Bulbasaur. But yeah. Yes, it has the choppy anime opening. I just make sure to leave it out so I don't get hit by copyright though. Yeah, give me this Oddish. I know you'll show Oddish love and support. Let's just add Oddish to the team immediately, so that way I can just immediately go and enter the Pewter City gym next time. Pick units. Rattata, I know you're a good support, but you will have to sit this out, because I'm just making an ultimate Brock, anti-Brock team right now. And Oddish would be the one to help me accomplish that. Can I just quick save anywhere? If I'm on the L grid mode? Well, I can make a suspend data. That's what it is. Oh, but there's a quick save. Yeah, quick save. Let's do that. Quick save. Do you want to quit? Yes, I do. But before I click yes, I will have my little outro. So, those watching on YouTube, I hope that you enjoy this playthrough, because I'm enjoying this ROM hack a lot. And I appreciate any support you give to my channel, because I expect this is gonna do well, because it's Pokemon, it's Fire Emblem, it's a good merge of two lovable franchises. And if you want to see any of my playthroughs live, you can find my Twitch channel in the description below. Until then, farewell.